sides knows it, so they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Clay Matthews picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive... And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. A 3-yard touchdown pass as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Watch a slap, watch a slap.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. They'll look to throw here. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Let's go, do it.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll look to throw. And Olsen over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 yards on the play. First down. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in what you get done. It's the quality.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
Ready. Double up. He's coming, double up. Set hot. 58, boys, 58, Mike. I got you. Shut up.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
A very important extra point there, up and good. That game's gone final now in Philly, and it was the Eagles that wound up winners in that one. Carson Wentz, 3 touchdown passes to help lead the way. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
180. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now gone. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Throwing again on second down. Goff, he'll throw underneath for Gurley. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The dump-off gets him only one, and now you're looking at a third down. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
Yeah, let's go second.
Now Goff on first down. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw is gone. He gets it to Cooks. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Goff throwing again. Time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. K1 Short able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. A gain of 5, but not enough, leads to a 4th and goal.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive, they're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. 2nd and 10. They'll buy some time right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a first down on 3rd and long, and somehow he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
Yeah, if you look at the coverage defensively, oh, this is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle him and get him on the ground short of the first down marker.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Buying time to his left. And finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a 1st down. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be 2nd and goal. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 8, forced out to his left. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Panthers, they needed overtime to do it, but they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal.